The best time for a father to complete a paternity case is when the parties are getting along. I'm also attorney James Wirth. That's the topic that we're dealing with. I mean, obviously we get a lot of calls from fathers who are having difficulties getting along with the mother. The mother may be denying that they're the father. The mother may be denying them visitation and making other things difficult for them. They call a lawyer, they lawyer up, they get the documents drafted, they get filed with the court, and then sometimes they start getting along a little bit better and things are going well and the mother's allowing the father visitation and everything's great. And they're like, oh, why are we spending so much money going to court? We can just do this on our own. The answer is, yeah, I suppose you can, but the best time for a father to get a paternity case done is when they are getting along. Because if you can get an agreement in place, it can be drafted up, signed by the parties, put in the judge's box, and you can have a court order that establishes your rights in a way that is enforceable. Because anything outside of court, if it's a paternity case, is not enforceable. Sometimes people are like, well, we've got it written up and it's notarized by both parties. Well, that's a good indication of what your agreement was on that day, but it is not enforceable. It does not establish your rights. If you didn't sign an acknowledgement of paternity, then it's not going to get you on the birth certificate. So just because you're getting along, that doesn't mean it's time to stop the case. That means it's time to finish the case quickly and efficiently to get that order on file that in the future, if you stop getting along, you have something to fall back on an enforceable order, and you have something that shows that you are the father and your rights are established. So that's the answer. When is the best time to complete a custody case? It is when you are getting along. Don't just assume everything's going to keep going the way they are. Get that order in place, complete it that way. If you're dealing with a scenario like this, you want to talk to an attorney privately and confidentially to get legal advice for your specific circumstances. To get that scheduled with somebody at my office, you can go online to makelawEasy.com.